Board's recommendation. Does that make sense, Noah?
For a second?
Second.
Okay. Please vote. Motion and second. And that item passes unanimously. Item 7F, consideration action on an ordinance authorizing an agreement for preparation of a project prospectus with LT Sports Consulting LLC. Brett?
Mayor, Council, good evening. For several years, we've been exploring the feasibility of an indoor athletic facility out at the sports park to complement the rest of that facility and to help with tourism. We believe LT Sports Consulting LLC has knowledge and experience that will provide us a good guide for the city to take into consideration, if so desired, on a facility like this. They will interview stakeholders, go through the entire analysis, and then come back and provide those findings to the council, if so desired. So staff recommends the council consider approving the agreement.
Are there questions for Brett regarding this issue? If not, is there public testimony? No public testimony. What's the pleasure of the council regarding this issue?
I'd make a motion to approve.
Okay. Motion,
Second.
is there a second? Second over here?
Second.
Tim? Okay, please vote. Okay, it passes 6-1. Item 7G, consideration and action on an ordinance authorizing a construction contract with PaveCon Public Works for the Roy Warren Parkway Road extension.
Yes, sir. This is finally the extension of Roy Warren from Traders to 1570 as a 4-lane section, concrete roadway. It's according to all our traffic studies and traffic data, this is a much needed road. We put it out to bid. The bids came in, and PaveCon was the lowest responsible bidder for this, and we're asking for permission to enter into a contract with them for this road construction.
Okay. And are there questions of the, yes?
Has there been any discussion about where it meets to 1570 of signalization of that intersection with TxDOT?
We kind of have, but until you have the road constructed and traffic, as we say, gets normalized to people using that route, then you'll do your traffic warrant study to see if a signal is warranted at that point. But you don't do traffic signals based upon projected growth. You have to have existing growth to do that.
You get your actual traffic count?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think it's important for the council to know that this bid came in higher than we expected.
Yes, sir, it did, with supply chain issues and concrete going up every other day, it seems like. Yes, sir, it did come in higher than we had budgeted for. And I think we were able to find additional funds to award this contract.
Okay. Are there any questions then?
It will be split between the water fund for some of the sewer projects and that water sewer
I
and
believe that
roadway?
is correct, yes.
Okay.
Well, I think we voted to use water and sewer, the funds that we got from the sale of water to
Right.
fund part of the water and sewer, whatever's not there. But then he's talking about I don't know that the water and sewer may have increased also, right?
Well,
Both increased, right?
Yeah, in this particular project, we are relocating a portion of the water main to facilitate the road construction. And hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll be bringing you the sewer trunk line portion that will tie into our 1570 lift station that will enable this whole area to be served by sewer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, with that in mind, are there questions for press regarding this issue? Okay, well, okay. There's no public testimony. What is the pleasure of the council regarding item 7G?
Move to approve?
I second.
Okay, motion second. Please vote. And it passes unanimously. Item 7H, consideration and action on the ordinance authorizing a unit price construction contract for Tricon Services for Traders Road pavement repairs.
Yes, sir. What this is when we get out there, you authorize a contract with Tricon to start doing the fixing on Traders Road. What we found out in doing this, we found more problems than we anticipated. We found some panels had no subgrade under them. We found panels that had no rebar. Even the baskets that were supposed to be there were pushed down into the subgrade. They weren't even in the concrete. And so what this basically is an extension of that contract for an additional money so we can fix these areas as a safety issue. So that's what we're coming back to you, letting you know that we found more problems than we anticipated. But we do have monies left in this account to be able to cover this work.
As a result of the settlement.
Yes, sir, that is correct.
How much money is left?
I believe when this is done, we'll probably have between $200,000 and $300,000 left in that fund.
Okay, is there are there questions for press regarding this issue? If not, is no public testimony, okay, what is the pleasure of the council?
Move to approve.
I second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second, please vote. And that item passes unanimously. There are two resolutions tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Item 8A, consideration action on a resolution authorizing the purchase of a body-worn camera package and committing matching funds from fiscal 22 body-worn camera grant awarded to the city. Yes, please come forward.
Good evening. All right, this is for your consideration, resolution authorizing purchase of body-worn camera package. In September, Office of the Governor announced the grant funding for the body-worn camera grant program, and in November we applied. In December, Resolution 2185 was passed by the council authorizing the application, and on March 28th we found out and were notified that the grant had been approved for a total of $90,475. Of that amount, the city's required to match $22,618.75, with our total purchase price for the package of $134,200. Of that will be paid for. The state grant will cover approximately 50% of it at $67,856, and the rest will come from the police seizure fund at $66,343. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Can you tell us how many cameras?
It'll be 40 body cameras.
45?
40.
Oh, okay.
40.
And the 22,000 will come from the seizure funds?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. I'm sorry.
Adam, are we going to have any storage needs for video or?
No, we should be able to use the existing servers. We have WatchGuard in the vehicles now, so they will share, and we have a retention schedule that purges those videos that don't go to trial or anything like that after service.
Just want to make sure we had sufficient space.
Yes, sir.
Do they have any warranties on these cameras?
It comes with a 3-year warranty.
So for an officer to come in, is this pretty seamless, storing all that data and that? Is
Yes,
that
sir.
going to increase your overhead, just dealing with these issues, dealing with these cameras?
It could be. I mean, considering we've never had them, we don't know for sure. But I don't anticipate it'll be too much of a learning curve. They'll have docking stations put in the vehicles. They'll be able to download their the videos as they get them, if needed. I don't anticipate it.
So they can download them in their vehicles, actually?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. Any other questions? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Okay, is public testimony? None? There being none, what is the pleasure of the council regarding this issue?
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion is second, please vote. Okay, item 8B, consideration action on a resolution approving the purchase of a canine dog.
All right, this resolution for you to consider is the purchase of a third canine. which will be used in the patrol division to track criminals, detect narcotics, conduct building searches, and apprehend criminals. Having a second canine patrol will allow the department to have a canine on duty every day of the week, which will increase safety of officers, citizens, and also be a deterrent to criminals. The total purchase price of the canine is $33,048. It includes a pre-trained canine, basic handler school and training for the handler, dog equipment, vet costs, food, national certification and association fees, and any of the necessary vehicle equipment. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Are there any questions?
Is that an annual fee, the 33, or that's the initial cost
That's
of
the
the?
initial cost. The annual fee is about $3,400.
And this animal, this dog will live with one of the officers, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, what is the pleasure of the council? Okay, thank you. I assume not. Not many people left. They abandoned us.
Make a motion to approve, Mayor.
Okay,
I second.
okay. Motion is second, please vote. Thank you, by the way. And it passes unanimously. We have the consent calendar, which I'll take the liberty of reading instead of the secretary doing it. It's our city council meeting minutes. Would you please vote to approve those? Have, or okay, wait, I'll back up. Is there public testimony regarding those? Are there any questions from the council? You have a question?
Move to approve.
I
Okay.
second.
Sorry. Motion is second, please vote. And that consent calendar passes unanimously. There are no city staff, city council reports, city council discussion of proposed agenda items. Is there anything anyone would like to bring up?
I would. I would like to maybe in the future, us maybe plan a coffee with council or coffee with mayor.
Okay,
I think that'll be nice for the residents to have coffee with us and we can just have a discussion.
okay. Take that under consideration. Is there anything else? Okay, you have before you item 12, boards and commission minutes, Tourism Convention Advisory Board minutes, and the Main Street Advisory Board, and this meeting is adjourned. We will be going into executive session at this time. Thank you for attending, to those of you who are left.